Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CSW. We are live here tonight in Cardiff, Wales. But to kick things off, we got a one-on-one matchup coming up. The debut of Robotic Jaguar making his way down to the ring. There will be no theme music tonight, we can confirm, due to YouTube being a bunch of frauds, basically. Here comes Robotic Jaguar making his debut, the Irishman. You know, it's going to be exciting tonight to see his first performance. He's taking on Electric Funk in a National Championship qualifying match. This is going to be an interesting one. Winner obviously advancing to the finals to take on whoever wins tonight. I've just checked my notes and I've got it wrong. This match is not the semi-final. The semi-final is the main event, and that is KG14 making his debut, taking on Noam Dar, Supernova. But here comes Electric Funk. Last week he got jumped by Osiris, which seems to be a running theme. Osiris looking to make his name heard, show what he's got, and that's really what he did last week by beating up Electric Funk, jumping him as per usual. Now this match, I'm excited for it. We're getting the debut of Robotic Jaguar. Let's see what he can do tonight. Here we go. Ring the bell. Let's get it on. We're underway. Here comes Robotic. They're going to lock up. Electric Funk with a quick roll-up. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Electric Funk's won it. Oh my god, here comes Bismarck. Oh my god. Just taking out Funk and Robotic, but Electric Funk just that might have been the quickest match in CSW history. He hit a quick roll-up, and it looks like Bismarck leaving the ring now. Leaving the two competitors absolutely bottled now. What's he doing? He's clearly not done, looking for a choke slam to Robotic Jaguar. Look how high up in the air he got him, but what goes up must come down, and that's what we just witnessed there. Look at him just absolutely destroying Funk and Robotic. Well, this was Robotic's chance to show what he's made of, and you know, he failed, and it's been followed up by him getting jumped. I think he's done. He's not done. What's he getting? He's getting a table. Robotic stumbling back to his feet now, dazed. I don't even think he knows where he is. Someone let him know that he's in CSW. Oh, the big clothesline taking him out, and there goes the big axe handle to the head of Electric Funk. Robotic pulling himself up on the apron here. I think he's lost, but look at that Bismarck taking over the big clubbering forearm-ish to the back of the neck, back of the head area. Electric Funk rolling out. That might be the wise thing to do, especially when Bismarck's got the table out. Lifting up Robotic Jaguar now, looking for a chokeslam. That's the second one. He nearly sent him through the canvas. He nearly sent him to the through the canvas even. It sends him into the table, and Electric Funk just watching over what could have been his doom. He's looking for a chokeslam to the table. Oh my god. Robotic getting put through the table. Just absolutely decimated. And Electric Funk looking to walk away there, but I think he's just intrigued to see what happens to Robotic. He just takes a big clothesline to the back of the neck. And he's looking for another chokeslam. All the fans filming it. Boom! Chokeslam. And that may be it. I think Robotic's done for. Bismarck finally leaving. Staring at phony big boo just for good measure. Just for good measure. And look at that, showing he's a beast and what he's made of. But thank God that's done with, because up next we have got the second tag team semi-final to qualify to fight at Year Zero against Too Cool for the tag team championships. We have Heart and Hand taking on Slavic Slaughterhouse, both teams making their debut. Here comes Heart and Hand, looking to make an impact tonight, looking to pick up a win in their first appearance on CSW. Two veterans of wrestling, two British wrestling legends in the British Wrestling Company. I believe it's only right, and look at that, hyping each other up beforehand. That's the way you gotta go as a team, you know. That's the stuff you gotta do. Look at them just showing what they're made of. Forgot to crowd noise cut out, by the way. It's a technician issue. Yeah, by the way, that's deathly silence. This was pre-taped prior to CSW's first episode. But here comes Slavic Slaughterhouse, Petrov, and Volkov. Both the men are Petrovs. And the blonde babe is Volkov. We're looking at 27. Not great, not on time. I think this is going to be an absolute banger of a tag team match. Let's say the tag team match at Year Zero will be a tornado tag, to clarify. Here we go, let's get it underway. Second ever tag team match to be seen on CSW. Here we go. Big kicks there from Vladimir Petrov. Obviously, the man in the ring, William McManus, leading the charge here for Heart and Hand. Just gets tossed out the ring there by Vladimir Petrov. The referee urging them to get back in the ring. Let's keep this in the ring, in between the ropes. And that's where you win matches. Unless you're too cool, who did beat Hood's Hottest via countout, which was a tactical manoeuvre by the veterans. We could be getting a veteran on veteran match with Heart and Hand taking on Too Cool. Obviously, both tag teams veterans, been in different companies. Obviously, Scotty Too Hotty with a stint in WWE wasn't quite as over as Rikishi's ass, but that don't matter over here because he is over like Rover. Okay, and a breaking up the pinfall there. That's tactical by Petrov. The kendo stick tossed in by Volkov, and you know that's the advantage to having a manager on the outside, an ally who can interfere in matches. They can distract the ref, distract your opponents. That's a crucial part of the game. Now off the ropes, misses it, Campbell. Can't quite hit it, and Campbell takes a German suplex off Petrov. Now some of this is getting onto but just ripping the face of Campbell. Just getting down and gritty with it. That's what the Russians gotta do. Now with the Insaguri, the kick to the head of Campbell from Petrov, who sends him into the corner of the Slavic Slaughterhouse. Big kick to the gut. And this is what I'm just going to call them both Petrov, because why not? It's funnier. Petrov and Petrov, absolutely dishing it out. Oof, look at that, but he allows the hot tag. Here comes McManus. He gets caught with the Insaguri. Straight off the bat. I'm looking for a submission here. I'm not sure what to call that, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what to call it. No idea. Now McManus sending Petrov into the corner, but gets caught with a big boot onto the second rope here. What's Petrov looking for? Oh my god, it's a second rope flying Hurricane Rana. And then sends himself to the outside with a tornado, a 360 crossbody maybe that would be, as opposed to a tornado crossbody. The referee's count to 2 here. We're going to get another count out in a tag team match. Would be a tactical manoeuvre, I suppose. Let's look at that. Petrov absolutely ripping limb by limb on McManus. Oh yes. I apologise about that, chap. Look at that. McManus just taunted. Big hit, gets caught with a jawbreaker. What's he looking for here? It don't matter because McManus read him like a book. McManus with a big blow. Picks him up, lifts him onto his shoulders, and a Samoan drop. Even though he's not Samoan, so we could call that the British backdrop. Potentially, I don't know. Maybe. McManus just laying it into him here. Big German to Petrov. How ironic. A British man hitting a German manoeuvre on a Russian. Something funny about it. And now hits him with a fucking hell. Power slam maybe. I can't remember what that's called. Yeah, I'm not the greatest commentator, so don't stick it on me, chat. Don't stick it on me. I'm not paid to be a good commentator. I'm not paid at all, as a matter of fact. Yeah, maybe we should hire a co-commentator. Maybe that'd work. Petrov with a big elbow there to McManus. Picks him up with a power slam. Maybe. Petrov. Tags him, Petrov. McManus a bit dazed on the floor there. Hitting the roll and a big boot to Petrov from McManus. Cover. One. Broken up at one. And it shows how good the tag team is. They're breaking up the covers, they're locked in, they know that they've got to do what they can to help. That's important in tag team wrestling. And last week we'd like to quickly talk about the clip that played from what can only be described as our great, immortal, beautiful, handsome director. That was the director letting you all know. Welcome back to CSW. He is the Almighty. He is the one who knocks. The Almighty Director. We give all our thanks to him for gracing us with his presence last week and appearing on the show. And you should all appreciate that too. But looking for that Boston Crab now, he gets out. Petrov hitting Campbell in the face and then catches him with a roll-up. Roll-up back. It's like AEW here, baby. 1, 2. Reverses the roll-up. Reverses the roll-up again. Reverses the roll-up again. Now this really is like an AEW match. Oh my god. There we go. Finally a official kick-out. Wow, that was some form of stunner. Don't know what it would be, but it was a stunner. Tag. Petrov to Petrov. Picking up Campbell now. So going for another German suplex, just tossing him into those hard, tightened ropes. Pinfall, but a kick out at 2. Kick out at 2. So that was a huge kick out, really. Yeah. Just taking him to Suplex City, some might say, like it's an Oasis song. Sensational wrestling right now. Pinfall, cover, 1, 2, kick out at 2. Sends him into the corner. We can officially announce though that next week, Monday's episode, we're able to hear the crowd. We've been able to finally afford that in production. So be thankful for no more moments of silence. Not paying homage to anyone. Although rest in peace to the rock legend Ozzy Osbourne, and obviously our condolences to Hulk Hogan and his family for everything he did for wrestling. That's all we'll say on his matter. There's nothing more to say. Referee counting it up now already. 2. I wonder if Campbell's going to get up in time, and he gets up at the 3 bell. 4. Gets in and breaks the count before 4. He's taking the turnbuckle off. That is dirty work. Petrov coming over now on the 5 count as Campbell gets in the ring and hits the roll-up, showing his veteran skill. But look at that, Volkov dragging the ref out of the ring. And I can't believe it. The referee's missing these pinfalls there. Maybe she's going to get sent to the back. Here we go though, back to the pinfall. The referee's still missing all of the action, but we're not missing a second of the action here on CSW. Look at this, it should have been over. 2, kick out. I don't know where the ref's counting. The ref's counting from outside the ring. That was unbelievable. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like that. Volkov's still here. The referee apparently didn't think that was worthy to send her to the back. Big. Yeah, I don't want to keep calling everything a power slam, but at this rate, that's the direction we're going in. Campbell gets his manoeuvre reversed. Jawbreaker and a fucking rolling stunner. Oh my word. I believe that's Claude, the Soviet stunner, from my knowledge. Soviet stunner, and then hits whatever the fuck that was. 1, 2, the kick out from Campbell. Kick out at Campbell. At Campbell, by Campbell. At 2. Might be tripping a little bit here. A reverse Falcon Arrow, inverted Falcon Arrow maybe. No, I feel like if there's any hardcore wrestling fans watching this, we do apologise for the poor calling of moves. Ricochet himself off the ropes and hits it. He hits it. I apologise, man. Reversing the manoeuvre there, Campbell puts him up on his shoulders once again. Balls. And it looks like Petrov is absolutely busted open. He may have a gash there. Not happening tonight. The blood doesn't phase him, you know. I think that really just shows the toughness of him, and that's how tough you've got to be in CSW. You really got to have that level of ability to be willing to bleed for the cause and keep going, and that is exactly what Petrov's doing tonight. He's showing that he has the will to win. Where there's a will, there's a way, and he's got a way tonight, and hopefully, for his sake, bleeding, going through all of that the Slavic Slaughterhouse will pick up the victory, hitting the fucking German suplex, sending him over to his belly. Campbell in a world of hurt here, you know, you can see that bruising on his back. That bruising, it ain't fun, you don't want that. Gonna need more than deep beat, baby. Campbell with a big punch to the gut, looking for the tag. No, big knee to the gut there. And now gets the tag to McManus. He's landing blows. Drags him, but Petrov with the elbows to the gut. Looking for a powerbomb potentially. But again, McManus clearing him, and look how quickly that moved. That shows the speed and a power scoop slam from McManus. Petrov with a big clothesline there to McManus. Absolutely boring the blood. Boom, punch, chop, reversed, punch, blow for blow right here, and then hits him with a hip toss. McManus just rolling out of the ring, looking to get some breathing room. Big punch to the gut from McManus. Picking up Petrov with ease. And he hits him with a running power slam. I could be way off with these moves right here, so yeah, hopefully someone lets me know on some occasions what the specific moves are. Lovely. Sends him, McManus sends Petrov flying into that steel barriers. The ref on 7, we could get another count out victory here. McManus is willing to do it. 8, but Petrov breaks the count just in time. McManus flexing the corner, and that's not a good idea. Petrov pulls him in, goes up, and he goes down. Huge powerbomb there from Petrov. Punch to the gut from McManus, reversing the manoeuvre, and now pulls him in. What's he looking for? He hits him with a big powerbomb. Just a huge powerbomb. 1, 2, and kick out. And like Volkov was maybe once again going for the ref's leg there, and she needs to be careful not to get herself kicked out from ringside. McManus being distracted by Volkov here. I believe she called him a fat old cunt. From what I'm hearing, it was along the lines of, "You fat old cunt, you fuck off opening." along the lines of that, from what I heard. It's the best impression I've got, and it's the pinfall's broken up by Campbell. It's been an absolute brutal match so far, and a big knee to the head from Petrov, and look at that blood now just running down his face like Kate Bush was running up that hill. Picks up McManus, big blow, ducks the chop. McManus now sends him into the ropes, mistimed the 2 blows, now looking for a powerbomb again, I believe. That's what he's looking for, and that's what he finds. Doesn't tag in Campbell. I think he's doing too much showboating here in this. You don't want to see showboating. Big hot tag from Petrov to Petrov, coming in a lot fresher, no blood, and he gets Russian leg sweeped. Potentially, and a standing splash from McManus. He's been a showboater tonight. You know, you'd think with being such a veteran, he'd know that the main point is to win the match. But he's going with a different approach tonight, apparently. McManus with a pinfall on Petrov, and it's broken up by Petrov. I apologise to both of them for the lack of knowing the first names. I think one's Vladimir. And look at that, oh my word. A springboard poison rana from Petrov number 2. Or Petrov without the blood. It's the best way to say it, in that Irish whip backfired, and a quick roll-up pin. 1, 2, 3, and that's all she wrote. It's a quick roll-up pin from McManus, who spent a lot of time in that ring, and that gets the victory for Heart in Hand. With the very interesting celebration. But they're enjoying it, you know, and that's what they go. They're now going to be in that CSW tag team title match at Year Zero. Heart and Hand getting the win. Campbell and McManus on the debut, picking up that victory over the Slavic Slaughterhouse. What a brutal match that was, and they take home the W tonight on CSW. Up next, we're going to hear from Amy Valentine, the current CSW Women's Champion, the inaugural, the first ever CSW Women's Champion. She won that Battle Royale. She is the champion. She beat 5 other women. We're going to have to hear what she's got to say tonight. She's calling out Samantha Nix. Here comes Samantha Nix. I know you guys can't hear what they're saying, so I will repeat it for you. Samantha Nix has been called out, essentially, after Valentine saying there's no woman in that locker room that can handle the smoke. Samantha Nix has just came out, she's called Amy Valentine a bitch. Now Amy Valentine's saying, I'm tired of you running your mouth. Why don't you stop talking shit? I want to fight right now, prove yourself to me. Samantha Nix says, you want to fight, you get a fight. With a mic blow to the head, ramming her head into it. Big knee from Valentine. It looks like we're getting a brawl between these two ladies right here. They're going at it. I don't know what that move's called. Samantha Nix and Amy Valentine going at it right here. Hopefully we get some security out here at this rate. Okay, I get it. Sorry, there's some technical difficulties there. The monitor's glitched. Big elbows from Nix here. Samantha Nix, this is her first appearance in CSW. She was not included in that Battle Royale, as that was done via lottery choice. Big elbow drops to the leg there. She's trying to disable one of Valentine's strongest powers. And then a diving knee to the head. That was huge. You know, Nix really making a statement tonight on the debut. The crowd are loving it. Little bit of lag. Okay. We're getting an advertisement here. I hope it doesn't lag for you guys. We had some monitor lag there. Amy Valentine jumping outside of the ring. Springboard, going for the springboard swanton. Nick's moved out the way with that big back fist. They're going back and forth right here. This is a cat fight or a dog fight or whatever you want to call it. Samantha Nick's clearly got something to prove to the women's champion. Amy Valentine, who sends Nix flying into the ropes, then catches her with a backbreaker. Best I can call that, and securities came out.
Amy Valentine, you will face Samantha Nix at Year Zero, putting your CSW Women's title on the line. There will be no holds barred. Good luck, and remember, always behave.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't quite hear what the director said there, because we're lacking subtitles, he said, Amy Valentine, you will face Samantha Nix at CSW Year Zero, putting your CSW Women's title on the line. It will be no holds barred. Good luck. And he said behave. And if I was any of the wrestlers in CSW, I'd listen to our almighty director when he gives us an instruction. That's the smart thing to do. Here comes KG14, making his debut in CSW, which is exciting. I can't wait to see how he fares against a former lover. He's taking on Noam Dar, Supernova 11. Yes, the former Heritage Cup holder in NXT, now in CSW, gracing us with his presence. I'm sure it's going to be a very good match. The winner of this will fight at Year Zero for the CSW National Championship. So we'll see who he's able to advance and potentially make it. Well, will make history and could make more history. There comes Noam Dar. Both men making their debut tonight. It's going to be intriguing. Here, Noam Dar, KG. We'll refer to him as KG. Maybe Kino. Gage now. Here we go. Chain wrestling. Kino pushing him into the corner. Noam Dar using that technical ability, but look at that Kino with a twisted head scissor. There we go, they're going back and forth already here. Kino lifting him up onto his shoulders, dropping him down, and just bending the knee into the back, wrenching him. Absolutely wrenching him. Yeah, shout out Robotic Jaguar. You know, we've hearing news that he's been taken to hospital to be checked after that brutal attack from Bismarck. Kino, you know, he's clearly already taking a dominant stand in this match. And that's what he's got to do, you know, he wants to show what he's about. We've got some chain wrestling going on here. That's why it's going to be a tough match. Both of them very technical wrestlers. Obviously, Noam Dar known for his technical ability. And KG, this is our first real experience of him, to be honest. Seeing the technical ability, but Noam Dar with a roll up, and it is a rope break. Piper Niven injured Nikki Bella's breast implant, and there's more chain wrestling. These two are really going at it. Noam Dar locking in the headlock there on KG. Could be crucial, could be crucial. Oh yeah, a year ago today I was in Blackpool, guys. Headlock staying locked in. No, I'm not letting go, but Kino gets out of it. Said I referred to him as KG, he's going to be referred to as Kino. That's the matter of fact. Wrench in the arm now. Look at that, damaging. Could really injure his tricep there. Because Kino just got it locked in. And, you know, this is one of those matches that's clearly going more technical. You know, and I enjoy it. We ain't seen a CSW match quite like this yet, so it's something new. It's something for those wrestling fans to enjoy. You know, I'm down grabbing the legs and then going with the clothesline. KG ducks but gets caught from the back of the head. Noam Dar going to the top rope here. What's he going to be looking for? Hits him with a crossbody, but Kino moves out of the way and sends Noam Dar into the ropes. Misses the knee. I don't know what you call that. Suplex, maybe an exploder. Kino falling onto the ropes here. Noam Dar sends it. Misses the grab, mistimed it horribly. But a big drop kick out with a boot straight to the face, and Kino rolling out of the ring here. Kino, KG, we'll call them whenever we want, whenever we feel like it. And a diving crossbody from Noam Dar onto the outside to KG. Grabs the leg, but Kino steps up and hits him with a kick to the side of the head. Big German suplex on the outside. Kino taking off the turnbuckle, going a little dirty there, and sometimes you've got to be dirty to win it. Dirty dancing, dirty wrestling. That's what we like to see now, wrenching the arm. Sending Noam Dar flying into that steel ring post, and that is steel. I don't know what the count's at. It's at 9. KG's going to win via count out. There he goes. He outsmarts a veteran. You know, showing his ring IQ. KG picking up the win. Advancing. And that is huge. That is absolutely huge for KG. Advancing forward into the final. And he will take on whoever wins on Monday. Either Andrew Black or the opponent who's yet to be named. Thank you for watching CSW. Good night, God bless, and we'll see you all on Monday.